What's up, guys? So I thought I'd do a little bit of a review on this new phone mount that I've got. It's actually phone mount, GPS mount, whatever you want. It's called the Velocity Clip, and pretty much it's a phone mount that hooks to a GoPro. You can see there I've got it hooked to a GoPro mount. But pretty much, you know, you can get the different adapters for the GoPro and then connect it all up to whatever a GoPro can connect to, you know, your chest strap, your head mount, whatever. But pretty much it's made for putting your cell phone in there and, you know, whatever else you want. It's not going to go as big as a tablet. I think they said it might fit a Note 4, I think. You have to look it up to make sure your phone will fit. But anyway, I just have this one. And the main reason I want this is because I want something for GPS. So pretty much I'll give you the rundown of it. Like I said, it's on a GoPro mount there. And you can put that anywhere. That's where I put it because that's where it's going to be most useful on this specific bike, because I don't really have any handlebar room left to put anything. I mean, I just got the bins here, but I really wanted it up here, but you know, with the KLR all this swings, so you don't got a lot of space here. And if I put it up here, it would be sticking out way up high, and I don't want that either. I'd rather have it over here kind of out of the way. I can still see all of this and I can still use this. So pretty much there, this isn't spring loaded, this comes right off. It's got a metal back plate, and that's where the screw hits, so you're not screwing your knob in the plastic. But pretty much you can adjust this wherever you want and put your phone in there. It's kind of a bevel there. You can see it's got kind of a lip to it and on both sides. But pretty much you'll just get your phone in there, and I've found that really to keep it from sliding, you want to push this down so it kind of compresses the foam on either side, and then you'll tighten the knob on the back, and then your phone's in there for good. And I just got done testing this because I just got it in the mail today, and I took this on about a 60-mile trip, and that was part highway, gravel road, and everything, and it did not come loose at all. But you can see from the back here that this can slide up and down. Put your phone in there like I had it, and then you just tighten this knob. Now you don't have to tighten this knob real tight, because what it's doing is pushing on this metal piece and it's pushing back against the plastic. So it'll tighten all the way up without breaking, but I think over time, if you just keep cranking that all the way down, that it's gonna, you know, soften and crack that plastic. But you know, I haven't had it long enough to know. But really, you don't need to tighten it much, because that's not what's doing the holding. You know, this being down like that is doing the holding. So as long as that's tight, it's not going to come up. So it's really good for that. I'd really rather have some kind of webbing on here just to give you that peace of mind that your phone's not going to fall out, but you don't. But pretty much I had this at highway speeds. I mean, I was up to 85 at some points on the highway, and it didn't even move. It wasn't vibrating or nothing. But you can see you've got a standard camera mount there. That's just a normal mount, and you can, you know, put a camera up off of that, or even another GoPro mount that goes into that, and put your GoPro on top of here. So it's really an ingenious little design. And the only other adjustment you got here is this knob here, and it's got a little lip on it so you can use your gloves on it. And you can see here that if you just loosen it, now that's the only difference in these and a lot of the other GoPro mounts. A GoPro mount, you just loosen it and you could twist it. This one's got a little bit of bigger teeth in it that really lock it in there, so you've really got to almost loosen it all the way up out of there to get it to turn like this. And then you just tighten it back up just like that. And I believe you can use your GoPro knobs if you don't want this big long knob, so you can use your little GoPro screws. The only thing that doesn't work off the GoPros is this connection here, so you need to use this all the way up to here. You can switch your knob and you can switch your GoPro bases, but everything else, you know, from your clip all the way up has to be this specific mount on here. So yeah, it's really a cool little mount. And I was going between this. I've had the Great Clip, and it was a good one because it had the webbing, and then it's like a pinch spring, you know. It was okay. I've never had a RAM mount, so I'm not comparing this to that. I don't know. I know a RAM mount could still drop your phone. You know, I've kind of read here and there. I just don't know what the situation was, so I'm not going to compare it to that. But compared to the Great Shield mount, this is pretty awesome, I think. And this is just on Amazon for $40, but if you use the code PRIME10, I don't know if it'll still work now when you're watching this video later on, but as of today it does work. You can get $10 off of it, so you'd only pay, you know, $29 for this mount instead of the $39, and it's free shipping on Prime. So it's a pretty good deal for what it is. And like I said, you can hook it up anywhere a GoPro can hook up. and it kind of shows you on here. Well, not on this one specifically, it just shows the GoPro type mounts, but on the ad you can kind of see that it can be hooked on to the side of your helmet to a GoPro mount. Don't ask me why you're going to put your phone on the side of your helmet, or, you know, for that matter down here. I mean, I guess if your phone's your only recording device, yeah, go ahead and mount it wherever you want and that kind of thing, but I wouldn't trust it. I mean, the mount I trust, but I just wouldn't trust my phone being on the side of my helmet or on the side of my bike, you know, that kind of thing. But yeah, pretty much that's what I got, and you can see here that when I'm sitting in the hot seat here, I can see that, and it works great. So I'm pretty happy with it. And like I said, I've tested this at highway speeds, and I was skeptical because before I bought it, I thought this was spring loaded and then you tighten the knob, but it's really not, and I guess that's okay too. It doesn't really matter whether it's spring loaded. But the main reason I bought it is because the GoPro mount for one, and you've got this other knob up here. You know, you can connect your camera or whatever you want up there that can go into that standard camera screw point. So yeah, there you guys go, the Velocity Clip. I give it a thumbs up, but I give it a thumbs down if you're putting it on your helmet or the side of your bike, because I don't think your phone should be there. I think it works perfect up here where you can actually see your phone, and you're using it for GPS, not really for, I mean, I guess you could use it for live streaming or whatever. Some people do. I don't do that. But yeah, it's a pretty cool little thing. Give you another couple shots of it here. Really not a lot to it, but I really like it so far. It's pretty good, and I like having the stability of a GoPro mount connection, and then I don't have to put it on my bar, you know. And that's the main reason I bought it. I didn't want to have to connect more to my bar because I've already got this over here, which is the GoPro wireless remote piece and that kind of thing. So anyways, that's that, and thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it.
Oh, that one hurt. No, it ain't blocked off, so lots of sand coming up.
Where's it go to?
Way back here.
To what?
The old mill. You think the OKLR can take 75 till Rolla?
Yeah. Why not?
Okay.
I can go 90 on this bike.
Oh, dang.
Oh, dang. We got us a Trump supporter coming on.
Yeah. I vote for Hillary. And 5,000 RPM, and I'm like, I'm sitting in a car.
Yep.
Oh, this thing's a freaking dream on the interstate. Wow. It's like riding a freaking sport bike. This is smooth as all hell. I guess I'll come by tomorrow and we'll mount it. Well, I guess I can mount it at my house. Hello, Navigation Incorporated. I ride a BMW, and these are my new saddlebags.